Look at the ducks. Look at them. Little duck family, and they're off. Hello everybody and welcome back to the chateau. I have obviously been helping Billy for a couple of days. I have been doing other stuff here off camera, and well, by the time you read this I might have been washed downstream because for the first time since the severe weather alerts were put in place for this region in 2001, it's the first time ever this region has been on a severe flood risk warning for later on this afternoon. So I might go and fix my boat actually. So you wouldn't know looking at the beautiful, it's a nice day at the moment, so you wouldn't know. So I've got to get on with stuff outside real quick because I'm not going to get a chance after the torrential rains come. And then because we're going to be moving inside for all of the work, that patio, the terrace will have to wait until this terrible weather's gone, and we're going to be doing that bedroom suite and something else, which I'll show you in a minute. Good, right, another job done, and the duck egg teal colour is painted, so the tops are all painted. Some will need a second coat, and I'll get on to more of the white, but I've got bigger jobs. Okay, so obviously that tree is still here, but I have reclaimed some of the garden because I borrowed a lawnmower while I'm still fixing mine, because you don't want to watch me welding up a lawnmower. So, with all of the bad weather coming, it needs a couple more passes, but I've got a garden again. So, we are getting somewhere. I have a garden again. And I forget just how big this place is when you can see it all. Especially this little section back here where I need to get all of that wood sorted. So, one task closer to the deadline, but now another. So this time of year, I've always got a massive deadline. I've got a particular one, but that's part of my private life, which I'm not sharing with you. Just as lots of people were asking who was in the background of some videos of they walking into the house. Well, keep asking, I'm not telling you. I've told you, my private life. Look, no, joking aside, got a massive party in August, and I've obviously got other things going on from my personal life which I need to get ready for, on top of the fact it needs to be in an easy to maintain state. So all of this getting done out here. Next up is something you've never seen before, and you always ask questions, and that is the chateau kitchen. And you've never ever seen the chateau kitchen because I'm ashamed of it, because I hate it. So this, what is now the gym, was of course the original chateau kitchen, and it was actually used once upon a time when this place was turned into a hotel and a restaurant. This became the dining room, and so I suppose you could probably surmise that that's when the changes were made, because this is the Chateau kitchen. And of course, you know, behind there is a boiler, which is why I've got horrible pipework up there. And you come straight in from the back into this room. So really, you're a noisy little thing, aren't you? Interrupting when I'm trying to make a video, but useful nonetheless. All right, interruptions from Robot Hoover done with. So this is the Chateau kitchen, and really, because you're coming off that bridge straight in, this probably should have been a boot room, and it would have been much better as that, with the kitchen off there, and then of course you've got one of the morning salon through here. It's not my style. I don't particularly like it. I definitely don't like the colours, but this is really an afterthought, because you want to put a kitchen in there again really one day, but that's mega money. I made this quite a few years ago, and I've always kind of liked that colour scheme and that style for kitchens. So what I am currently contemplating, to allow myself to come in the back door and see this kitchen, and of course use it in a way where I'm not ashamed of it or hate it, as I do at the moment, is to go a style like this. So change the worktops quickly, deal with the floor, and basically have the cabinets painted properly. I'm going, this is what the washing machine used to be here, and that's where the docking station for the robot Hoover can go. And I'm just going to put a door across there and leave the kickboard out so that can come in and out, but that'll be helpful. So if I go down the route of dark top and light doors for the kitchen, what about the walls? And of course, obviously I've got to do something about the hideous lighting. So what would you do about this kitchen? Because it's got to remain here for the foreseeable future, because putting a huge kitchen into what's now the gym, the original kitchen, is just way too much expense at the moment. Lots of other things to do when it's a functional kitchen, but I would like to try to make this a nicer place to be. So I would love your suggestions, because like everything, you have to plan and put money aside for these projects. I've got the bedroom suite, which is starting as soon as the bad weather comes, and I'm stuck back inside. And of course, once that's done, I've got to start collecting, putting money to one side, and collecting or sourcing reasonable price stuff to get this room done, because this is what I want to do after I've done the bedroom suites. So I would love to hear your suggestions. I'm sure loads of people are going to scream at me for thinking about painting these cabinets. It is just a thought. And obviously the hood that is actually copper. That will come up very, very nicely. So I'll love to hear your suggestions, your thoughts on this room, especially the flooring, the cupboards, wall colours, what I could do about lighting, because I would love to make this a focal point, even though it is not a huge room. Right. I think the rain is coming in a minute, but I've got to go and try to make the most of it with the last of some grass cutting. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.